Peace and greetings to you. This is Dr. O, the PA Pro, otherwise known as Omar Abdul Malik. I wanted to just take a moment to answer an interesting question that I had in the comments section for one of my videos. And this is something that I hadn't considered before, but it was about, I guess, life prior to applying for PA school. And this is from G. Sanchez, who wrote, "I need your help, my friend. My friend was trying to become a police officer when he was 21. He is now 26. When he was 14, he did cocaine twice, and when he was 17, he did cocaine once. He smoked pot when he was 19 several times. He was honest and admitted all of this information in the police applications. Now at 26, he wants to apply to medical school. He has a clean record and good grades. Does his past affect him into getting into medical school? Does this information affect him into getting a DEA license number? Should he lie in the DEA application? Thank you." All right, so in answer to that, the short answer is I would say no, don't lie. Number one, they probably wouldn't ask you if you didn't have any type of conviction, like if you weren't caught, quote unquote, or if your friend wasn't caught doing drugs and he wasn't charged. I mean, you know, our president admitted smoking pot, you know, when he was in college. That didn't stop him from becoming president. So, you know, I don't think smoking marijuana or pot would stop you from getting into medical school or PA school. As far as getting a DEA number is concerned, I have a DEA number, and I don't recall having to answer any questions about drug use. I never used drugs, but you know, if you had prior convictions, and that brings up, I think, something that I hadn't considered before, because we talk so much about your grades, you know, recommendations and things like that. I hadn't thought about prior arrest. That can be an issue if, you know, depending on the type of conviction. I don't know what the statute of limitations is on these things. Let's say when you were, I don't know, 18 years old, you got in a fight and you hit somebody in the head with a brick. So you got charged with, I don't know, aggravated assault or something. But now you're 35 years old, you've had a clean record, and you've served your community and all that. You want to apply to PA school, but you've got this conviction on your record. I don't know if that's something that would keep you out of PA school or medical school. Now, when it comes time to getting your license, there are questions on there that can they can count against you. Have you ever been convicted for or been arrested in the past? Have you ever been convicted of a crime, you know, other than a speeding ticket? And I think that's unfair. I understand why they do it to a certain extent, why the medical licensing department does it to a certain extent. They want to make sure that they have people of the highest integrity. I do think it counts against people unfairly who may have done something regrettable in the distant past, paid their price to society, and now in a way they're still being punished for it. But that's something you would have to check with, I guess, the medical licensing department in your particular state. The laws here in D.C. are pretty they're pretty strict. It's I would say it's tougher. It's gotten tougher each year to get a DEA number. Because I have a DEA number, but then I've got to get something called a controlled substance number on top of the DEA number. And I'm sure there'll be other things in the future. some fee that you have to pay, some screening that you have to go through just to get these types of numbers. But I hope that answered your question in a roundabout way. If you have any more questions, please feel free to post them in the comment sections. Peace.